What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Shinji here, coming at you with another ORAS OU Wi-Fi battle. I am, as you can see, looking at my team. I'm using the very hyper-offensive 3 bunny core, which is, mega low punting, zoom arrow, and Diggersby. I like the core a lot. It's kind of, has a little bit of its flaws, but that's why I got Rotom Wash, the special defensive set, defensive Lando, and my defogger in a very good mon, Latios, but this is a choice scarf Latios, and it has trick. And just know, looking at this video, Latios put in some major work for me. I probably won't be able to destroy that Chansey without it. And you're probably wondering, well, how did you destroy this Chansey, Shinji? Well, let's watch this video and then we can get and see how we did that. As I am going to be leading off with my Mega Low punting, because I do want to go ahead and get my free Mega Evolution up. As he is going to be leading with his Manectric thing, I'm going to lead off with Rotom. And your boy is not going to have that. But looking at his team, I do need to set up rocks as fast as possible, because that Mamoswine is a huge threat to my team. So is Mega Manectric. Slowbro is just very bulky, so I wasn't really that worried about it, because I could wear it down eventually either later on in the battle, get to a point where I could just kill it. So I'm not really worried about the Slowbro right now. I have plenty of things on my team that can resist most of its moves. As I do go for a priority fake out right here, I get a crit, but that crit obviously doesn't matter at all looking at that, damage output right there. I'm going to switch out, going out into my Rotom, I believe. No, I'm sorry, I'll go out to my Latios. As he goes for Toxic, I skillfully dodged that hoe. But unfortunately for him, he is going to miss Toxic twice. Sorry about that, bud. I do switch back out into my Lando, though. Because I do want to knock off this thing's leftovers. Getting rid of that much recovery every other turn can help you a lot, especially against this thing. Is a very bulky mon. He's going to switch out to his Chansey here, as he is going to double switch out into his Slowbro here, as I am going to go for the knockoff, knocking off that thing's leftovers. I wanted to hit that Chansey though, but hey, can't win all the time, huh? Now that knockoff did a clean 48%. Now I'm going to go for the U-turn here, because I don't want to take a Scald, but he is going to go for Toxic though. I am going to switch out into my Rotom right here. So my special defensive shiny Rotom. Let's go. I am going to skillfully dodge that yet again. He is going to switch right back out to his Chansey though. Oh, I'm sorry, he goes out to his Manectric. Think I'm going to go for a Volt Switch, but your boy is 2 steps ahead of him. I'm going to go for the Willow here. I burned the Manectric. A little bit damage here and there can really help me out a lot. He is going to go ahead and Mega Evolve this turn and going to go for the Volt Switch. As I too am going to go for the Volt Switch. I believe he's going to go right out to his Chansey though. That really is the best thing to wall my Rotom. As he does go for the Volt Switch here. It did a good chunk of damage. I was like, whoa. Oh, first I was thinking when I first saw that, I was like, is this a crit? But that thing just has high special tag. That thing is very powerful. As I do go for a Hydro Pump right here, that Chansey just ate it up. I was like, shit, I cannot stay in on this thing. I am going to go for a Volt Switch right here, as I believe he is going to go for Aromatherapy, so his Manectric won't be burnt no more. I'm going to go right back out into my Lando though. And I do want to hit this thing with knockoff. Now what I'm trying to do is I'm trying to constantly Volt turn in between Rotom and Lando here, so that later on when I do switch, do a Volt turn into my Latios, he's gonna bring out the Chansey, and instead of me going for Draco, I'm gonna hit that Chansey with that trick. As I am right here, he is gonna switch out to Slowbro though. He's gonna take. I'm gonna set up my rocks though, so now I don't have to worry about Mamoswine having a Focus Sash. That thing is going to be a huge threat to my team. But he does connect with Toxic this time. I am going to take a little bit poison damage. I'm going to go ahead and go for the U-turn here. It's going to do a clean 30%, I would say. I'll say about a good 30, 45% in that range. I'm gonna go right back out into my Rotom, as I believe he's gonna go for another Toxic, and this time it is gonna connect, unfortunately for me. And I believe right here I'm gonna go for a Volt Switch, as he is going to go for a Slack Off. Oh, never mind. I'm sorry. He hard tagged out into his Chansey yet again. It's going to take a little bit of Stealth Rock damage. Let's go. And I am going to go for the Willow. And luckily I do not miss that Willow. He's going to take a little bit burn damage. And this is when he's going to go for Aromatherapy, I believe. And I'm going to go for a Volt Switch right here. So, getting in that damage range where I can really come in with Mega Lopunny. Mega Lopunny is really my only, I would say, answer to this thing, to just killing it. And I am going to Volt Switch out into my Lando yet again, because I know he was going to go for Aromatherapy, because I'm pretty sure that's the one of the most standard sets on Chansey right now. So I predicted him to go for Aromatherapy, so when he does switch out, I have switch initiative, so I can just U-turn right back out. And that's the main thing about Volt Turn teams. Like, you're gonna come in on something you know that they don't want to stay in on, and then when they switch out, you're just going to keep turning it. You're going to keep U-turning, you're going to keep Volt Switching. Little damage adds up, and it gets real annoying for your opponent. Like, so as he is going to switch out into Slowbro, Slowbro's going to take some nice Stealth Rock damage. I am going to go for Earthquake though, because I was thinking he's going to switch out into something else. But now, I am going to go for the U-turn after taking this Stealth Rock, after taking this poison damage, I'm sorry. But he is going to live with, like, I believe he lived with, like, maybe 5 HP. As I am going to bring out my Lopunny. And he's going to go for Slack Off right here, so he get all that HP back. And now right here I went for Fake Off, which probably was not a really good play. I just want to get a little bit of damage off this thing. I don't think Fake Off was my correct play. I think I should have probably went for a Return, but I want to get a little bit of damage off this thing. But I am going to switch back out to my Lando, as he is going to go for another Slack Off. It's just hard to get rid of this Slowbro right now. This thing is just really irritating to me. He's going to get almost close to full HP back. And then he, I believe he's going to stay in though, as I go for a U-turn. Yeah, he does stay in. I believe he's going to go for Toxic this time, I believe. I think he's going to go for another Toxic. I'm sorry. I don't really have that much of an answer to this thing, but I do have my Delta though, as he does go for Scald. I am going to get burned, unfortunately for me. But he is going to switch, not wanting to take this Draco though. He does not want to take this Draco, as I switch out into my Azumarill. So he's going to switch out into his Mamoswine. Now, good thing right here is I break the thing's Focus Sash, so I don't have to worry about this thing living another hit from anything. And he is going to switch out here, as I'm going to go for the Play Rough. He's going to go right back to the Slowbro. He's back at pretty much almost full health. It is going to take some Stealth Rock damage, though. Look how much this Play Rough does, though. Does a clean 45%, I would say, to 50. Do another one, as he is going to go for a Toxic on me. I was like, okay, that's fine with me. He can poison my Azumarill as long as I get the kill on this thing. I'm not tripping. No worries. We ain't got no worries. As I do take a little bit of poison damage here, he is going to switch out though. He's trying to preserve the Slowbro. As he does switch out to his Mamoswine, I am basically going to, if I don't kill with this Play Rough right here, I'm going to kill with an Aqua Jet. So I don't miss the Play Rough, luckily, as he does live it, but I am going to OHKO it next turn with an Aqua Jet, so he does not get a chance to set up rocks or hinder my Dragon, Latios. So we in there right now. The boy's up by 1, 6-5. You know, we got Azumarill taking poison damage. We ain't got no worries. We just chilling right now. He does go back out to the Slowbro though. He's gonna take some Stealth Rock damage here. Now, if I do go for another play rough, it won't kill him, I believe. Let's see. I don't think it will. Yep, he does live and go for another slack off right here. But I am going to go for one more play rough, I believe, and then I'm going to switch as he is going to go for another slack off. I just don't have an answer to this Slowbro right now at the moment. I just don't have an answer to him. I'm just trying to will him down as much as I can. Now, Azumarill took too much damage. Like, it just took too much poison damage. So I have to switch out here. I have to. I'm going to go out into my Delta. Now, he is going to go for another slack off. And then, now, this is exactly what I wanted right here. He's going to switch out to his Chansey, thinking I'm going to go for Draco, right? But your boy is going to go for that trick. I'm sorry. I went for Draco. He stayed in. I missed the Draco. He goes for Side Shock. I was getting excited because I was thinking I was really going to do it right here on this play. But I have to save my Latios for that Chansey just so I can do that play. So I can make it less bulky. But I am going to go out into my Lando right here. And he is going to go for another Side Shock. But I am defense invested as I am going to eat it up kind of nicely, I would say. And Slowbro is just a huge pain in the ass to my team right now. It's being hard for me just to take it down. It's like it's poisoned at least maybe 3 or 4 of my pokes already. I'm gonna get an Earthquake off. He's gonna go for another Side Shock. I'm gonna eat it up. As next turn, this upcoming turn, I am going to go for a U-turn though, because I need to kind of preserve my Lando. I'm sorry, I go for another Earthquake. I'm sorry. As he is going to most likely go for a Scald and kill my Lando. Yeah, I guess I sacked it off at this point because I was like, well, I kind of don't need my Lando no more. Set of rocks. Mammoth Swarm is dead. And now I'm going to bring out my low punting right here. As if I do go for Fake Out and then I go for the return, he would be in range for me to kill. But he is going to switch out, going out into his Latios. You know what I'm saying? His Latios didn't get to do jack shit. Okay, I am going to go for the Fake Out, and then your boy is going to go for the Ice Punch. Now, looking at his Latios have leftovers, I was like, well, I don't think his is that bulky. I don't think his is the bulky set. Because I run the bulky Latios, I run a bulky Latios set. But I have to show y'all that in another video here. But he does, I kill the Latios. He does now bring out his Manectric, Mega Manectric. He is going to get the Intimidate off, so I do have to switch out right here. I'm going to go right out into my Rotom, I believe. Oh, I'm sorry, I go out on Diggersby, predicting him to go for a Volt Switch, and I am not affected by that. Now look how much this Quick Attack does. This is a Life Orb Quick Attack, okay? Woo! Them hands! He is going to go for the Hidden Power Ice. I am going to live it. I am going to live it. Now, he got a crit, but I don't think that crit really matters, though. But I am going to kill his Mega Manectric. But he's not going to kill me. I'm going to die to my own hand. That Life Orb recoil. So, Diggersby did okay. Diggersby did his job. He got rid of a Mega Manectric. So, I'm not complaining about him. Now, he is going to bring out the Chansey right here. As I do bring out my Mega Lati. I bring out my Latios. Now, right here, I go for the trick. This was the best play. I was feeling myself when I did this play. I was like, oh man, I just fucked up his Chansey. As he's Choice Scarf locked into Soft Boil. So now I can just come in with my Mega Low Punny and shit on this Chansey, okay? I cannot stand Chansey. I cannot stand it. I am gonna switch out here though, and I am gonna go out to my Rotom, predicting him to go for a switch. But he decides to stay in and go for another soft boil. I was like, okay, sure, whatever. But if I was him, I think the right play would have been to switch out to whatever he had left. I am going to take a little bit of poison damage right here, as I'm going to go for a Volt Switch because, I mean, that's I don't think he wants to stay in. But I am going to go for a pain split. I'm sorry. I'll go for pain split first to get a little bit of HP back. And then I was like, alright, so you want to be that guy? He's just staying in a soft boiling constantly. So I was like, alright, well, I guess I can burn him just so I can get a little bit of damage off. I believe I'm going to do that next time as I just get a free pain split. But that pain split really didn't matter that much, I would say. Now, I think I should have just bolt switched here and brought out my Mega Lopunny, because then he would definitely have to switch. But I am going to go for Willow this turn, so I get a little bit of damage off this thing, constant here and there. Even though when it does switch out, it is going to lose the burn. But I just want to make it switch out. As he is, after I get done taking this poison damage, he is going to switch out here. And I'm sorry, he stays in yet again. I go for pain split. He goes yet again. He still wants to stay in. He's being so defiant. He wants to keep going for soft oil. And look at what I had left on my team. I had to let something die. And at this point, I didn't really. I'm sorry. I went for Volt Switch. I thought I was gonna let the Rotom die, because at this point I was thinking, well, I don't really need Rotom. But I decided to save it for later. And I am gonna go out with Lopunny now, as he is gonna go for yet again another soft boiled. Not worry about this Chansey now, because now I pretty much fucked it over. Like I just fucked up this Chansey to a whole other level. And take a little bit of burn damage. He is gonna switch out though, not wanting to take this powerful high jump kick. As I do land a high jump kick on this Slowbro though. So woo! Looking like LeBron James with that high jump kick, Mega Lopunny. I am gonna go for the return though. It was so close to killing this thing. I'm so close. I cannot seem to get rid of this Slowbro. I'm telling you, man. I think the Slowbro gave me like a nightmare. It's just being so hard to get rid of. But I think that turn I got maximum damage on the return. I really can't do much to the Slowbro, but I am going to switch right back out into my Latios. My Rotom. As he does go for Side Shock. He's going to do a good chunk because I am Special Defensive Rotom. Now I believe he's going to stay in and go for a slack off here, as I am going to go. Oh, I'm sorry, he's going to switch out here, out into his Chansey, and I'm just going to Volt Switch now. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm going to go for a Pain Split. Okay, as I do take a lot of damage. I take a lot of damage off that Chansey here. I got a lot of my HP back, and now I'm going to go for a Volt Switch, predicting him to go for a Soft Boil, as I'm going to Volt Switch right out into my Mega Lopunny here. So, I'm sorry, I'll go out to Zumero. I was like, well, he goes for Seismic Toss. I'll let Zumero die. I wanted to see what he's going to lock himself into. And he goes for Seismic Toss. So I'm like, okay, well, now I can just bring out my Mega Lopunny in for free. And get some damage off the chance, and basically Oko with a high jump kick. But he stays in. So I was like, oh, okay, wow, you're going to stay in? I didn't think he was going to stay in. I thought he was going to switch. So I went for Fake Out. And now he's going to stay in, and he's going to die to my return. And I do finally get rid of this Chansey. So now things looking really good for your boy. Your boy got rid of a special defense wall. So now I can kind of bring out my Latios later on and hit this Slowbro and stuff. So now I'm going to switch out into my Rotom, as he is going to go for a Side Shot. Thinking I'm going to stay in on this Slowbro. Please. Anyways, I'm going to get my little yummy nutritious HP back, but I am going to take some poisonous damage right here. And now I believe I'm going to go for a Pain Split, as he's probably going to go for a Slack Off here. I'm sorry, he goes for Side Shock. there ain't really that much left he can do to me. Like I pretty much have the W in the bag. But you know, the match still has to go on. I believe now I'm gonna go for a Willow just to get a little bit extra damage here in there every other turn. Because now that I get rid of his chance, he has no way to get rid of status conditions. As he does go for slack off, getting all the way back to full HP. But now I can go for another pain split because he's trying to play the toxic stall game on me. As I am going to go for a pain split this turn. He's going to take some burn damage. I get a pain split off. I'm going to get almost about 30% away from being back at full health. He's going to go for a side shock here. My Rose getting very close to dying though. He is going to take burn damage. I believe I'm going to go for one more pain split just to see if he will go for a slack off or he's going to choose to go for a side shock. Because since he went for side shock this turn, I'm going to die to poison this turn after the side shock connects. But since he went for side shock this turn, he's not going to be in range to live from anything I'm going to do to him, basically. Because now I can bring out my Latios. I go for Draco if I want to. I can go out to make a low punny, go for a fake out, and then do whatever I want. But I am going to go out into my low punny right here. As he decides to stay in, and I'm going to go for the fake out thinking, you know, it's a free little extra damage, and it's a guaranteed kill after the burn. So, that is a dead Slowbro. We finally got rid of a huge threat to my team, and now he's going to bring out Kirim. Now this thing right here, this thing right here scared me. This thing was pretty scary because by the time this thing came out, I didn't really have that much left on my team. He outsped me here, and I was like, whoa, he's Choice Scarf. I thought he was Banded. But I am going to live this outrage with 8 HP, and I am going to hit him with the high jump kick. I'm not going to miss because I am LeBron James, and I am going to kill a Kirim. And that is a good game, Brandon. Good games, good games. And if you like what y'all saw today, check out my YouTube channel, Shinji32145. Follow me on my Twitter. The link and everything else should be in the description below. You know, see you later.